welcome back to another episode of Skywind007. On today's episode, we're going to be making a bathtub caddy. So the first thing you want to do is go to the hardware store and get a piece of wood, preferably a solid wood, because you are going to be getting it wet, so it helps if it's solid. So I already did that, and this is 36 inches, and I think that's the longest you'll need unless you have a very big bathtub. And now the next thing we do is go into the restroom, to the bathtub, and let's measure it up and see if it's too large. If it's too large, we're gonna have to cut it a little. Let's go. Okay, so this is our old bathtub right here. It's 17 years old. You can probably tell it's old. It's not new. So we're gonna get that piece of wood and we're gonna put it over here and see if it's too long. Okay, so we put it on the edge, and as you can probably see, it's a little too long. So we're gonna take a little bit off right here. We're gonna cut all that. So now it's just a matter of cutting this any way you can. Okay, so here's my handsaw right here. Now, ordinarily I do this in the garage, but right now it's like 105 out there. So I'm not gonna go out there. I'm gonna do this in here because it's nice and cool indoors. Okay, so now we have our indentation started. So we just keep going. Okay folks, so as you can see, it's the following day. I've already done the cut. We did that last night, and now it's just time for a little bit of sanding if you want, and then some polishing. So I've been doing a lot of this filing on the edges. That's just a personal preference. You do not have to do it, but I don't like sharp edges. I like smooth edges. And then I have to use these two. One is a coarse and the other one's fine. So you start with the coarse and then you move on to fine. Once you're done with that, you do the whole thing. You have to remove all the dust because you're getting it ready for the painting. And while I don't normally say that you have to paint something, on this occasion, since we are going to be using this on the bathtub and it's going to be getting wet a lot, I strongly recommend that you paint it. And you can't use just any paint. You have to use something that says outdoor. For example, this right here, it has to say outdoor. Let's go out here. Yeah, it has to say outdoor because the outdoor is resistant to wet environments and rain. Let's start the painting process. Okay, so let's go outside. And now it's just a matter of spraying the paint. Let me go get the paint. You have to shake it for 2 minutes. Okay, so my hand hurts. So we're ready for this. Okay, so the instructions do say that you should wear something like this, and you should because it does smell real bad. So I'm going to be wearing this. Okay guys, so I don't really like this blue, so I'm going to have to switch it to brown. So let me go get the paint. Okay, so this did dry out, so now let's do the other side. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is ready to be tested. Okay, so we're back indoors, so let us showcase this. So it fits perfectly. So that does look nice. So now let's put some stuff on it. Okay guys, here we are. We are all set up. As you can see, I'm ready. I have my tea. I have my wine glass. I changed the candles because the other ones were kind of getting in the way. This is Swiss cheese. This is just a salad with some jalapenos. And this is oil. I imported it from Italy. And this banana, I don't know where the banana is from, but the cup, I imported it from France. Believe it or not. The cup is from France and the banana is from who knows where. And this is like a beach house because you can hear the sea. Okay, so this water is a little colder than I anticipated. And let's start eating. And that was delicious. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we have reached the end of this video. And as you can see, I'm very happy with this bathtub caddy, I think that's what it's called. So if you're thinking about making something like this or buying one, I want to let you know that it was kind of impractical to eat. I found it impractical to eat when I'm in the bathtub because I kept slipping on the bathtub. But I think this is ideal for putting a drink and maybe your phone over here if you're gonna use your phone, and maybe a snack, but not really eating because it was kind of uncomfortable. It also didn't help that my speaker, that you saw, the Sony SRS XB33, only has a play and pause button. It doesn't have a forward or backwards, so I kept having to touch the phone with my wet hands, and that was a bad thing about the speaker. Other than that, it was great, so thank you for watching.